Woohoo, we're coming back shiny hunting. Yay, let's go.
I'm trying to think of a good song for this. I don't know.
We sound good.
Perfect. Baby, come back. You
All
can
right.
blame it all on me.
Hello, people. It's us, Two Bros Game Night. I'm your host, Younger Bro.
I am your other host, Older Bro.
And shiny hunting is back. We're going for the second Scorbunny we need because, yeah, guys, we haven't got that far into our Sword and Shield shiny hunting.
A better way to describe it is less shiny hunting is back and more Jurassic World is gone.
But not completely, because it is coming back.
It's gone enough.
But guys, yeah, I've just moved that series into a mobile slot. I don't know if I will do that with the next game. I have a feeling they'll do a third game. Because the only thing I could think of that they could save the third game for is either mammals or insects. Yeah.
Yeah. Unlikely either way.
I mean, how cool would it be if we could have, like, walk-in enclosures where you're looking at insects, like an insect house? Like, that'd be so cool. I'm only asking for that because in, what was it, Prehistoric Park? I'm pretty sure that was it. They went back in time, and they brought back bugs, and they had a bug house for each of them. I only want to say Arthropleura is famous because of Prehistoric Park. Because that's pretty much how Arthropleura got big, is Prehistoric Park. Yeah. With Nigel, oh, is it Nigel Williams? Is that his last name? I don't remember his last name. I almost want to think Prehistoric Park was the first real attempt at an actual Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because even though they weren't trying to build a park, they accidentally built it, and they're like, okay, we'll just call it Prehistoric Park, and people can come. Dun, 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 dun. I miss that show, and Nigel's not against them bringing back Prehistoric Park. They just never did. I think he said they scheduled a season 2 and then they just never did it. Disappointing. Guys, I don't have the counter. I forgot to have a counter. Okay, reboot. 3 eggs. There we go. Yep, sorry guys, I forgot to have the counter out. Sorry, 4 eggs.
I'm also reading news articles for a moment, so. Okay, I'm now done with my news articles.
Whee!
So, by the way, I just got quite a few games during the Steam Summer Sale.
Okay.
Because they were available and not cheap.
Yeah, I saw the notifications.
Yeah. One of them but 2 of them I just got today, after the Steam Summer Sale. One of which, because I just didn't think of during the sale. One of which I specifically bought because it was too cheap during the Steam Summer Sale. Because a lot of times, like, one of the things I'll do, guys, is that if a game is if I feel a game is not worth a hugely discounted price, I will wait till the sale's done and buy it at a slightly more expensive price. Usually this happens for games that are like $10. They go on sale for $3. Where I'm like, no, this game is worth more than $3. I'll pay the $10.
Was one of those Gang Beasts?
No. Gang Beasts is actually just really cheap.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
Wow, I think it used to be $30. How much is it now?
I think it might be 10.
Fuck.
But, it was actually... I don't even think it was on sale. But I'm not sure.
It's gonna be fun to play that.
Yeah, so I did get that one. The one that I didn't get that was on sale, until I didn't get it till it was not on sale, was, Balloon 6.
Okay.
Now, the thing with Balloon 6 is, Balloon 6, the developers are kind of shitty because they now have microtransactions in their games.
What?
Yeah,
No.
Balloons has microtransactions.
No.
Here's the thing, though, and I will not give Balloons praise for this, but I think it's something that should exist in every game that has microtransactions by law. Balloons has a setting that you can disable microtransactions in-game. You can literally just disable them from being in the game. I don't like that they have the microtransactions, but again, I think by law, you should have a setting in the game that says, disable every microtransaction in this game. If you're going to put them in your game, then I should have the right to turn them off, because you're ruining your game.
So Balloons gets a pass?
No, it doesn't get a pass. I'm saying they're doing what should be the absolute legal minimum.
Okay.
There shouldn't be microtransactions in the game at all. There shouldn't be microtransactions in any game you pay for.
Now,
There shouldn't be microtransactions in games you don't pay for. But I'll at least accept it in games that you don't pay for, because you're not paying for them. But in games you are paying for, you should not have to pay more incremental tiny payments.
now, are you going to be playing Balloon?
No,
6?
I just got it because I assumed that at some point we would play it. So, but yeah. I will have that setting on throughout the entirety of playing that game.
I mean, I played Balloons 3, but I'm a little afraid to play the newer games because I'm afraid they're not going to be like Balloons 3.
What do you mean by that?
They don't play the same.
What do you mean by that?
I'm saying I liked how Balloons 3 played, and I didn't really
what
want
I'm
it
saying
to
is
change.
every single Balloons game plays the same. It depends on what you mean by plays, because the gameplay style of put monkey on map and it shoot balloons is no different in any game. None. What's different is the monkeys. So, that's what I mean. What do you mean by that? Because, like...
Do we have, like, super monkeys anymore?
From what I understand, every monkey is still in the game, but how you obtain them is not the same. Some of them... Balloon 6, or... From what I understand...
I'm guessing... Okay, I think how I like the game is how you obtained them. You just get a certain number of pointage, and then you place it on the map.
Yes, that's still the case. But Balloon 6, and this may be true for some of the older games, I'm not sure, but I believe Balloon 6 added in some more roguelite elements. What I mean by that is, they expect you to play the game many, many times. So, you don't have the Super Monkey at all until you've played enough games and earned enough. Basically, there's in-map currency. This is not microtransactions.
Yep. That's normal.
There's the money you get from the map.
Yep.
And when you complete a map, you get out-of-map currency from playing that map, which you can then use to upgrade things that you get later on playing in new maps. So, I don't know if the Super Monkey is in there or in base. I believe it's probably not, but I don't know.
I'd have to play it.
Yeah. So, but in terms of, like, the gameplay loop, it's the exact same. That's the main change, as far as I'm aware. But I don't know, because my friends played it, and I have no further information than it.
Yeah, if we do Balloons 3,
Got 6.
sorry,
You've already done 3.
6. If we do Balloons 6, I'm probably just going to count it as a mobile game.
Honestly, I expected you to.
Because that's kind of how I feel about Balloons 3.
Yeah, Balloons is a game, like I said, I think Balloons is a game that is worth $10. I don't think it's worth $3. But I would argue it's a mobile game. I think it's always been a mobile game. It's a very simplistic style of game.
It has a mobile version and a
Yes.
PC version, and I don't think they play any different.
No.
Well, mobile actually might play a little different, but
Yeah.
But it can't be that much different from
No.
the PC.
It's, as far as I'm aware, it's pretty much, however you played Balloons 3, I think it plays pretty much exactly the same.
Yeah. With mobile versions, it seems like they add in more types of currencies.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's probably going to be the only difference for 3.
Yeah. I think what's happened, I think that's basically what happened. The mobile version had different currencies. The PC version didn't. And then now they have unified them. So basically, the PC version, if there's, I don't know if there's actually a mobile version of Balloon 6, but if there is, they probably have the exact same transactions.
Every game has a mobile version.
Well, what I'm saying is I don't know if there's an official release by the developer of Balloons that's on mobile.
Yeah.
Because it's in the same way that, like, technically there's, like, what's that one game? And I know it's not Tank Trouble. It's like Run, where, like, there's a lot of Run games that aren't Run. They're not made by that developer, even though they have an exact same name. Like,
sort of.
Yeah, I think something similar happens with Tank Trouble a little bit. I don't think that's the
Tank Trouble does have a mobile version, but I don't like the controls. It sucks.
But that's what I'm saying. I think there's a lot of like the web games, and I would consider maybe a better way to describe it is I don't consider Balloons necessarily a mobile game, but it's a web game. It's one of those, like, something you see on Cool Math.
But I mean, it was on Cool Math.
That's what I'm saying.
But
so it still plays like that. It's just on its own site now.
But yeah, games like that, I just consider a mobile game.
Yeah, no, that's fair. But
unless it's something like Pop Tropica, where it's pretty big. Pop Tropica is pretty big.
There are some, like I've said, there are some mobile games that are designed to be real games. There are developers out there. They are very rare that do build mobile games. They're like, no, we are just going to make a game, and we're just going to put it on phone. And it'll have controls on phone, and you might pay full price for it. Like by that I mean like $20 or something. Like, it's literally just a game. There's no microtransactions. It's just you pay an upfront amount, you get game, you play game.
Yeah.
They're very rare, but they do exist.
Yeah, get this. So I bought the Steven Universe game, Save the Light.
Yep.
What I hated was it wasn't necessarily a full game. It is a full game.
Yeah.
Like, it has a full story and all that.
Yeah.
But what I hated was it has stamina.
Yeah. I do not like... There are a lot of things I don't like about a lot of mobile games. Microtransactions are not the only problem with mobile games. They are the biggest upfront problem. Everyone knows about them, everyone sees them, and everyone hates them. But they're not the only problem. One of the problems with a lot of mobile games, and this is true of web games too. This is not just mobile games. There are, like, online web games that do this exact same thing, where they have a stamina system. And by stamina, it means you can play a little bit of game, and then you can't do anything. And then you have to wait 24 hours to be able to do anything again. microtransactions are are a terrible thing that should not be in video games. It may not legally be gambling, but ethically and morally, it is gambling, basically. Well, not actually gambling, but it's literally just throwing money at a game you've already paid for. It is a scummy business practice.
Like, there's only 2 mobile games I give like a pass to, and that's Pokemon Go, because that's just a full game. You don't have to buy anything to play it.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, there's Pokecoins in it, but you can just earn that really easily by challenging gyms. That's if you go out and do it.
Yeah.
I mean, you could purchase the coins anytime you want, but that's on you.
Yeah.
But the other game I give a pass to is Dragon Ball. If you play Dragon Ball Legends, not Dokkan Battle. If you play Dragon Ball Legends enough, you will get to the point where stamina is not a problem anymore, and you could play it for hours.
Right.
And even if you run out of stamina, you can still play it for hours, but you'd be doing PvP. And that's if you like PvP. I don't. So.
But no, I do not like in games a mechanic that says, like, one of the things with a lot of Nintendo games is Nintendo has a lot of memes because of their, you've been playing this game for a while, you should take a break. And that's cute and fun, and it's a nice feature that they put in games so that it's a way that parents can get off their backs. So that they can say, well, we put a little notification in our game that tells your kids, hey, you've been playing for a little while, you should take a break from playing games. It's cute and it's fun, and people enjoy it, even though it pops up and is slightly annoying. But nobody hates those notifications. Nobody sits there and is like, I am pissed that I'm having to see this notification. Because it's lighthearted, it's cute, it's whatever.
I don't think I've ever experienced that.
Yeah, I've seen it like maybe 5 or 6 times.
I
don't know. I couldn't tell you what games I've seen it in, but I have seen it. But that's what I'm saying. They're never invasive. They're never that annoying. It's just like oh, haha, okay, that's funny. And then I just play anyways.
Yep.
Just like, it's cute. Stamina is not cute. It's not fun. It literally takes the fucking mechanics of the game and just says, sorry, we're going to lock you out of them for a limited amount of time. And you're just not allowed to continue playing the game. And it's not for prevention of anything. It's not like the game company's worried parents are going to be pissed off their kids are playing too much. And so they lock them out for 24 hours for some reason. No, it's just that they want you to pay money to play more game. Like, yes, I understand that arcade games used to exist, and still to some extent do exist. I understand that the point of those games was you got to play game in arcade and pay money over time to do so. And on occasion, it can be fun to do that. I have been to Chuck E. Cheese, I've been to Dave & Buster's, I've been to any of the, those kind of places. I've gone to them, and once in a while, that can be fun. Once in a while. I don't go to Dave & Buster's or Chuck E. Cheese or anywhere every day. I don't want to do that, because it's not fun if you do that every single day. It's fun to do once a year or so. It's a nice outing to go to an arcade and play some arcade games. And yeah, you have to pay to play those games, but it's just a fun experience. It's like going to a theme park. It's not fun when your video game that you paid $20 for, you get home and you play it, and you play for about 30 minutes, and the game says, sorry, you can't play the game anymore because we decided to make the game bad so that you'd pay us more money to get around us making the game bad. Would you like to pay money to get around our restrictions?
I don't think there should be a time at all in stamina.
No, there should not be.
I don't think there should be stamina, period.
Yeah.
But
again, guys, I do want to make clear, we are not talking about Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild style stamina where you can't climb a cliff because you get tired. This is the in-game
the energy
stamina where it's, sorry, you've expended all your energy for 24 hours. You can't play this game anymore.
Like, I wish if they had to put a time limit on it, which they don't.
They don't.
At least have it be like 5 minutes.
No.
5-10 minutes or an hour. I could even tolerate an hour. But
again,
they're not going to do that.
No. Let me say it this way. Building time is not fun in any game. Any system that is designed to say, you need to wait an X amount of time for thing to develop is never fun.
Animal Crossing. New Leaf. Not with New Leaf.
It's not fun.
Yeah,
the even
museum.
in Animal Crossing, it isn't fun. You
Doesn't
have to
mean
wait
you can't
24 hours for a fucking building to show up. Now,
I mean, I
Animal
get
Crossing
that.
is a free is a in-game free game. Like, you pay $20 for it, or $30, or $60, well, it doesn't matter. You pay for it, and you get to play it for as long as you want. And you don't get locked behind any of that. In the sense that when you wait the 24 hours for something to build, you can just go do other things. And there's no limit on you doing those other things.
But
you don't have
but
to.
it's
There's no
when
end to your fishing. There's no end to your bug hunting.
It's when you have to wait on the museum.
Yeah.
Is when it's not fun.
But it still isn't fun. And the whole point of video games, the thing that video games exist to do, is to be fun. If you have a mechanic in your game that is not enhancing the fun,
Hey, Mr. B.
it is a bad mechanic that should go away.
Yes, Scorbunny is.
Yeah.
And we'll find it shiny again.
Hello, Mr. B. I agree that Scorbunny is cute.
We will find another yellow bunny.
But yeah, waiting for the museum to be built is not fun. And to be fair, Animal Crossing has a way out of that. Because Animal Crossing's developers have admitted that changing the time in the game is an intended mechanic you are meant to use.
But I don't think we could do that on the museum.
I don't know.
I'm
But,
pretty
like-
sure I tested it and it didn't work.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. But
I
yeah.
had to wait in real life 24 hours.
Yeah. But you can change the switch clock.
I did that. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. I know there's ways around that because you are able to change the switch clock to be 24 hours ahead because there's no internal way inside the switch for it, or like DS or whatever, for it to know how long time has passed.
But yeah, I
clock.
skipped like months ahead and it didn't work.
I don't know. But anyways, beside that point, but it's still not a fun mechanic.
No.
Honestly, you know what would be a great mechanic for Animal Crossing? A fucking bed. And I know there are beds in the game. Not what I mean.
But you want a bed
I want
that...
a fucking bed to do something. I want the fucking bed that you can climb in and it advance the day. If the whole point is we're allowed to change the time whenever we want, then why don't you just let us sleep and advance the day in-game and just desync the Animal Crossing internal time from the real-world clock entirely? Make it 1 second equals 1 second, but also make it that I can sleep and advance the time to, like, 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Whenever I want.
Skyward Sword did this.
It's like...
So it's not even impossible for them to
No,
code.
they just don't want to. But it's like, but just, no. Don't hard lock me behind things I have to wait 24 hours on in real time and not give me a way to get around it for free.
Yeah, sorry that we're not playing Animal Crossing yet. I'm the one playing it, and it's
Well,
not
here's the
going to
thing,
be
we-
played for a long time.
There's a lot of series that we started to do and then have put off for infinite time. Like, we initially was gonna have Kill la Kill was initially gonna be...
An anime.
Well, was that our first anime, or was there one before it?
That was going
Yeah.
to be our first anime
And yeah,
review.
Kill la Kill was going to be our first anime, and now it's been put off for basically ever.
Same
It is
happened
on
with
our
One
list.
Punch.
One Punch Man was going to be our second first anime, and then it got put off forever. It's still on our list.
We re-put it back
They
on the
all
list.
well, it's always been on our list. It keeps being not near the top.
Yes.
So, but I think both of those are actually on our. For context, guys, I just redesigned the anime list, and we have we basically put a list on where we said these are the series we want to see
Really
soon.
badly. Yeah.
And so I basically took those 15 series each, plus a few other shows to make things be a variety, and threw them all in and said, here's the next, like, 50 shows.
I like how when Older Bro first organized it, he didn't organize it from the list I gave him.
No, I did organize it by the list you gave me. You didn't tell me, oh, this list is in order, so the show on top is one that I want to see first, and the one on bottom is one I see second. Because when I gave you the list, I was like, okay, just write down 15 shows you want to see soon.
Yeah,
and then you gave me that, and you're like, here you go. Yeah. Because I thought you were counting out how many shows you were putting on the list. Why would I assume that when I didn't tell you that it should be in order? Because I didn't want it to be in order. Because I didn't, that wasn't how I was asking you to write the list. Why would I assume that you were doing that?
Because I do it with games.
Yes, but we also... Yes, we do that with games, but that wasn't what I asked you for, so why would I know that? So, yeah, I redid it with that in mind. So we have like 50 shows in order, and One Punch Man and Kill la Kill are within that 50 show list. They are both there. So, eventually, we will get to them.
Yeah, because even I haven't seen all of Kill la Kill. I've seen most of it, but not all of it. And I don't remember it. Because they were doing a marathon for it, and I was watching all of them, and then Father happened.
Yeah.
And because I got busy with him, just couldn't watch it. And I missed like 4 episodes. I'm like, I give up.
Yep.
Anyway, what other games have we said we've been wanting to play that
I was gonna get back to that. Because anime was the ones I was talking about first, but like we've done that with games too, where we were originally gonna play Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga, and then that didn't happen, and now they have a new game out that's a more complete saga than the original Complete Saga. So we just swapped that one in and said we're playing it.
Yeah,
instead.
we had an episode of Lego Star Wars Complete, but what happened with that?
I can't remember.
Right, there was an issue with the PC.
Yeah,
like the PC version, we couldn't play it.
Yeah, there was some issue, and so we're just like, fuck it. And
I don't think we could play it 2-player.
Something.
I think that was the issue.
But now the new one's out, so we're just like, fuck it, we're just gonna play that one instead. And so that one's on our list. And
we still might do the original Complete Saga because I want to.
Yeah.
But
again, like I've said, as long as if it's the exact same content, then I don't really see a reason to play it, but I don't care if you do. But yeah, there was that game. We were originally going to play a Metroid Prime game, and that didn't happen either.
Yeah, we were going to play Metroid Prime 1.
Yeah.
And I think we just got bored.
No, I can't remember what happened with that one. It might have also been some PC issue. We had a lot of PC issues at the beginning. You think that our PC issues are bad now? No, these are the best times for PC issues.
I mean, they were all on that PC.
Yeah.
Like, us playing those games were on that PC right there.
By the way, we are dropping frames, so, but it has not crashed. So, just letting you know that is happening.
Well,
but
as long
anyways,
as they get to see the shiny.
Yeah. So, but yeah, we also had Animal Crossing, as we said. That was one of the games that was on our list, and then we didn't do it. That was for weird reasons.
That one didn't get done because A, you already played it before we can stream it, and B, I also did the same thing. And when I did schedule it, I think either another game came out or I rescheduled my list.
Yeah.
And that's why I got pushed down.
Yep. Can you unplug the internet over there, or you just turn it off that way, I guess?
But yeah, guys, I wouldn't expect Animal Crossing anytime soon. I'm sorry.
No, probably not. I don't know if Animal Crossing is actually higher up on our list than
No.
Majora's Mask.
No. Oh, Majora's Mask?
Yeah, like, I don't know.
I don't. I think Animal Crossing is higher.
Yeah. Let me see what I can find. Well, Animal Crossing is a stream, right?
Yes.
And Majora's Mask is not a stream, right? Or was
Should
that,
be a stream.
That is a stream?
Yeah.
Okay. I just don't, can't off the top of my head think of where it is. So.
Yeah, that game's absolutely a stream. Like, Ocarina of Time is shorter than Majora's Mask, and I'm doing it as a stream. But yeah, Majora's Mask.
Okay, by Animal Crossing you mean New Horizon?
Yes.
Or just any Animal
New
Crossing?
Horizon. I don't know if I've scheduled New Leaf.
You have scheduled New Leaf. It's the first one that you have on the list.
What, before New Horizon?
I think so.
I'm going to change that. Well, I'm going to redo my whole streams list once I'm done with my imports.
There's City Folk.
I believe you have City Folk, don't you?
Nope, you do.
Right, I wanted to play it because I wanted to see what it was like.
Younger Bro has all the Animal Crossing games, guys. That's almost not a joke.
Again, you can just restart your Animal Crossing and you can do New Horizon. Like, I don't care. Like, that's the only way it gets played anytime soon.
Yeah. I mean, I don't care as much anymore. Oh yeah, that's why New Horizons is in the Two Bros stream, and it's on a completely different list. Which
Right.
We have no idea.
So, actually, you could just
Yeah, I could just.
do it anytime. So, blame
But,
Older Bro.
I do really want to play the next, like, 2 games on my list for stream.
Yeah, and I want to get done with my imports.
And you really want me to play the 3rd one. Cause, like,
Yes,
the-
that one kind of
yeah.
has to.
It's like, the game I'm playing right now is whatever. The next one is one I really want to play, because I want to, like, have that series on the channel. The next one is one that I want on the channel, but also really want to play, because I have not played it. And then the next one, Younger Bro has been demanding I play for about 3 million years.
Like,
So-
here's the thing. I could technically play it now because I'm not as mad as I was, but...
I forgot how high up Ukulele was. I didn't think it was quite as high as that.
But, that game, I am better at it now,
Yeah.
but I still don't like it as much as the sequel to it,
Yeah.
so that's why I'm doing the sequel and you're doing that one.
By the way, I keep going back and forth on when we play South Park Fractured Butthole if I should purposely misspell it in the title to be the joke.
The real spelling.
Because, like, that's... Yeah, I know I'm going to put it in the tags, because I'm going to do both. But I think I am going to title it correctly up top, but I am going to put down below the correct spelling.
But yeah, guys, like, it'll be all new content for a lot of our champions, but I'm pretty much just going to do my list for the rest of the year because we had Arceus that took up a lot of time, and we had Jurassic World take an astronomical amount of time.
Yeah. Oh, I just realized that the list is wrong. I forgot to take off Jurassic World from the stream list. So it still has Jurassic World as the current stream and not Fossil Fighters. So I'll have to fix that later.
I like how I'm going to be playing a bunch of DS games soon, some of them in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it starts with Fossil Fighters.
Yeah. Well, I mean...
And then look at my Let's Play list.
Well, the one after Fossil Fighters, is that actually a DS game?
3DS game.
Well, no, I know that... So there's Fossil Fighters, but the next one down is a 3DS game? Because I know the next one is. It has
Yes.
it... Yeah.
Yes.
Like... And then and then the one after that I know is not a DS game.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't say that's a lot in a row.
And I have to do it that way. I can't even move them at all.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, guys, I cannot currently edit my streams list anymore. It's staying the way it is.
Well, again, can't is a strong word. Because can't means you can't change it. What you mean is you refuse to intermix new series and old series. So, because of that, it can't be changed.
Well, I'm also saying don't expect me to be playing a lot of, like, brand new games anytime soon. Like, pre-ordering them and playing them day one. So, yeah, guys, I'm not going to be doing that for the rest of the year. I'll still be doing specials. Like, I'll still do our normal stuff, but...
I'm trying to see if any of these in here are games that I bought.
Yeah, nothing new.
Oh, you do have... I didn't realize you'd scheduled Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. I can't believe that's the real name of that game.
Yeah, I'm pretty... unless you want to, I'm playing all the Metal Gear games.
No, that's fine. It is absolutely fine for you to play that game. I didn't realize you'd scheduled it.
I got the Metal Gear collection for the PS3 for all of those games because the newest version is the PS3 for all of them.
Well, Revengeance isn't in the collection, right?
Revengeance?
Yeah.
What is that one?
Metal Gear Rising Revengeance is the one that's not a main numbered game. It's the, side game. I literally can't talk about what the plot is, because if I talk about what the plot is, it will A, spoil too much of the game, and B, be too fucking weird to comprehend. It's the one with Raiden in it.
Oh, that one.
I don't know if he's in multiple games.
He is. He's in one of... He's in, like, 3 of the
Yeah, it's one of the ones with Raiden in it.
Is it the main Raiden game?
I don't know! How am I supposed to know that? Just, here, let me see if I can... The problem is I literally don't want to spoil anything about this game because it's so weird.
Yeah, that is his game.
Okay. Well, yeah, I knew it was his game and that he's in it, but I didn't know that...
Is that, the one where he first shows up?
No.
Okay, that's just the one that's...
He's the main character.
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't realize he wasn't the main character in other games.
He was.
Oh.
When he first shows up, it was in Solid 2.
Yeah, but he isn't the main character in that, right? Because you play
He's one of them.
Right, but you mainly play as Snake.
So.
No, I think you mainly play as him. You start out playing as him, and you play as him through most of the game, and then you play as Snake by the end.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then, at some point, he becomes a robot.
Yes.
In the main games. And then he got his spinoff.
Yes, and this is that spinoff.
I think it was in 3 when he first showed up as a robot, but I don't know how or when he became one.
Yeah. Okay, now that we've covered all that. But yeah, no, that game is insanity.
But yeah, I don't know. Like, is it in purple? Is that game in purple?
That game is in purple.
That's why I asked you about it.
I don't own it.
Yeah, that's why I asked you about it,
No.
because it was on the Steam Summer Sale, but I was like, I don't know if he wants to play this on PC.
And you'd said, no, you did not.
So I did not get it.
Nope.
So yeah.
Yeah, good goddamn luck with that game.
Yeah, older bro likes his PC gaming, but I try to do it on console if it has a console version.
Well, here's my thing with a lot of games. It's not that I don't like getting games on console. It's that a lot of times I don't know if there's a console version, or I get it before it has a console version.
So, like, for example,
I got Them's Fighting Herds before it had a console version. And will be getting it on the console version for the channel because I can't play it on the PC.
Yeah, guys, we tried.
My friend is considering playing that next because he's like he wants to see how bad it is.
Has he not done it yet?
No,
because he just finished playing Morrowind.
What's that?
Elder Scrolls Before Skyrim.
Oh. Okay.
So he just finished playing that, and he's like, recommend a few games. and that was one of the ones that he was like, "Oh yeah, I did consider playing that one." So he might play that next. Who knows?
Okay. But yeah, we want you guys to know we are paying attention to the analytics. We understand what series you guys want. Unfortunately, that might not be what you get.
Unfortunately, yeah, we're paying attention to them. We just don't care.
No, it's not
No.
that.
I didn't realize that you put down
For the thing for next year, I didn't realize you put down that one game that's no longer, like, that... I don't know how to describe this very well.
just like. Okay, I'll just zoom in.
1 or 2? Like the one I did?
The one you did.
Okay,
Wasn't that 2?
that was 2.
Sorry, I didn't put 2.
I don't think 1
Technically still exists. I think it's...
I don't know. I'll have to look that up. I
Okay.
think it's not playable in this.
Okay.
I love talking about channel stuff and trying to in no way give clues as to what the fuck we're talking about.
Yeah, that was saved for another time.
Did I can't remember. Did I buy Mighty Number 9?
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's dropping like 3% of all frames.
So it's like it goes back and forth.
Like right now it's fine, and now it's good. And now it's fine again. Yeah. That's what happens when it drops, like, all the frames every...
I just want to make sure that's
3%.
not me.
No, that is not you. That's...
That was me.
Oh, well that's also not you. It's you right now, but in about 10 seconds it will not be you. I'm gonna finish looking at the stream stuff and then...
Yeah, we don't know how to fix.
There
That.
isn't a way to fix it. Like, actually. Because the problem is, it's
Almost certainly our internet service provider, and we can't fix that because there are no alternatives.
We can't like upgrade anything.
It's not a service problem. We're getting plenty of internet. It's the fact that this is a late night, and right around now, everyone's using the internet, and so the company can't guarantee service. So, and they just won't fix it because we're in a rural enough area that they don't care.
Yes.
And because internet is not a utility, they don't have to provide good service.
You know, guys, I was thinking about this the other day. So, I saw a post online where
They put side by side, like, what the internet service provider said they would have like on average, and then showed their actual data availability average, and it was less than half. So like they were saying, oh yeah, you get 400 megabits a second on average. They got 200 on average at best. And so it's like, one of the things I was thinking of was like, you know, I bet, like, you know what would be a very good policy to have? It would be really nice if there was, basically if there was a legal change where the company said, okay, yeah, we're going to provide you 400 megabits a second, and then they legally had to meter your connection. So they would have to keep track of how much you actually had available to you at your location, and then say that you only got about half, you only had to pay half. Because if they can't provide what they're offering, we shouldn't have to pay for what they're offering. If we're only able to get half of what they offer, we should only have to pay for half of it. Because if we can't use 400 megabits a second, why are you charging us for it? And that's not specifically our numbers, guys. It's just an example.
Could we get Xfinity out here?
I don't think so.
'Cause
But yeah.
I know one exists in town.
Yes, but I don't think it's... A lot of the services aren't available out here because you need direct lines. and there are no direct lines.
I see.
So,
Yeah, so hopefully we find a better internet provider when we
yeah.
when we
Well,
move
just
out.
as soon as the government declares their monopoly and breaks them up, we'll be sure to get them.
Oh, really? Does like Spectrum own a lot of...
Well, it's not the specific provider. What it is so here's the thing. Under the law, monopolies are illegal. You cannot have exclusive rights to a service within exceptions. So it would be illegal for AT&T to be the only internet service provider in the country unless they were a government-sponsored monopoly. Those usually happen when you have a utility. So the water company is a monopoly. There is no other water provider for our region than the one that is in our region. And the reason the government does that is because it is unreasonable for a person to shop around for a water provider for their house. It is unreasonable for a person who owns a house to have to worry about the water not being available. So, as part of that, we have utilities. So those provide essential essential services for your home that should not be interrupted. Now, you still have to pay for them, and the water company and the power company can shut off your service if you don't pay for them. But you don't have to worry about there not being power available, because that company guarantees it. That's not what internet is. Internet is not a utility. As within the current structure of how utilities are defined, internet is not classified as utility because it wasn't there when there was no internet when however utilities were defined was written up by Congress, and it has not since been added. However, nobody told that to the internet service providers, who decided, and again, this is speculation, I can't legally say this is accurate because they could probably sue me for defamation if I said this was accurate. However, on information and belief, I do personally believe this to be true, because if you look at a fucking map, it's pretty obvious. So if you look at a map of internet service providers within a region, you'll find a suspicious amount of no competition, because there's a lot of hardline boundaries where AT&T serves this region, and Spectrum serves this region, and Comcast serves this region, and Cox serves this region, and so on and so forth. And there's no competition in those regions. So, for example, my company has another warehouse in Nevada. They've been having internet problems. There is no other provider for their location at all, other than the one that's giving them problems. That's pretty universal across the whole country. Pretty much no matter where you live, unless you live in the biggest cities, there is zero competition between internet service providers. You get the one that's there and nothing else. Which sounds an awful lot like a fucking utility. But, legally they're not a utility. And also legally it's not a monopoly, because there's more than one company. And because there's, in quotes, no proof that the companies have a backdoor agreement to carve up regions, because it's actually illegal to do that. If you're like AT&T, let's go back to phone service. If you're Verizon and AT&T and T-Mobile, it is not legal for those three companies to have a meeting and say, well, the West Coast is going to be AT&T, and the East Coast is going to be Verizon, and the middle is going to be T-Mobile, and we won't compete with each other in those regions. That's not legal. That is, like, part of antitrust and monopoly law.
That sounds like what Wi-Fi's doing.
That is exactly what they do. But because there's no proof of it, in quotes, the government says, well, it's legal because we can't prove that they're having backdoor meetings and setting regions that only they'll operate in. But by the fact that there's no fucking competition in those regions, seems an awful like that's exactly what they've done.
I'm just surprised that Wi-Fi isn't like a utility now. Like,
well, here's the thing. People have tried to get it classified as a utility, and the big objection a lot of people bring to doing that is their argument is that the way utilities are defined doesn't make sense for basically the act that established utilities wasn't written to apply to these the internet, and therefore it shouldn't apply to the internet.
I don't know why my mom is using someone else's phone to contact me.
Probably ran out of money for like phone service or something. I don't know. But anyways, what was I talking about?
Wi-Fi.
What about it?
Utility.
What about it?
Why it's not classified as a utility.
Oh, right. So, yeah, so a lot of people argue the act wasn't written to take this thing into account, and therefore we shouldn't apply it to the internet service providers because it would have adverse effects because it wasn't designed for it. To which everyone then responds, okay, then let's rewrite the fucking law and design it for them. Because very clearly, a huge number of businesses rely on the internet. A lot of people rely on the internet to get news, and, you know, a lot of phone services are actually online nowadays. So sometimes your Wi-Fi is literally also your phone if you have a home phone.
And gamers.
Yeah, well, that's not a requirement.
I know.
Gaming is a luxury. But yeah, there's a lot of jobs that need internet, and some people work out of their home, which means that you need internet at your house. So yeah, it seems an awful lot like it's a fucking requirement for everyday life for the vast majority of people. So why the hell isn't it a utility? And here's the thing. If it was a utility, then the companies having no alternatives would be completely legal. However, they'd also have to be heavily government regulated and wouldn't be able to just set whatever fucking prices they want, wouldn't be able to just put whatever fucking fees they want, and wouldn't be able to do whatever they want. So that's kind of why they're not a utility, because they don't want to be a utility, because then they'd have government oversight they don't want.
Well, that's unfortunate, because I think it's going to happen sooner or later.
It should. I want it to happen sooner or later. What I think they should do is I think that the government should just put data lines on the fucking telephone poles that lead to your damn house. They're already going to every house in the country. Put a fucking data line on it, and then give everyone fiber. And you can still have companies have their own regional areas that they utilize, as long as they're a fucking utility. But of course, that would be a logical and sensible decision. And as we all know, within this world, logical and sensible decisions are never done.
I swear someone who is a fan of our channel is going to animate all of your rants.
I'd love to see it. Please, guys, if you do, please send it to me, because I would love to see animations of like me pointing up at a fucking telephone pole. It's like, why isn't there a cord here?
Or a teleprompter.
Yeah, just like, I would love to see somebody animate that.
Someone animates you as the doctor in the TARDIS.
I don't fucking care how they animate exactly, but like within reason. But like, I just love to see it.
On Pornhub.
Yeah.
Your role playing as a teacher.
Unfortunately, one of the rants I did doesn't exist anymore.
Oh.
Well, because we deleted the rant that I did. It was about Nintendo
Right.
and me not
yeah.
understanding their business practices because it didn't fit with our channel and didn't fit with the series that it was part of. So it's just like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Sometimes, guys, we're fine with just saying we are just gonna delete this content because it doesn't work.
yeah.
We don't save everything.
Like, I was gonna say if we eventually do reaction videos, that's probably where it'd go. But
Yep, but we don't really do that.
I mean, we do it. We do
To
that with our
movies.
animes
Yeah.
and movies.
Well, we don't really do. Well, I guess we sort of do reactions to movies. They're anime. I guess it's a reaction. But yeah, so we do, but we don't do it to generally everything. We save our commentary on like companies for this stream and other streams.
Mainly for these streams. Hello,
Hello,
Grey
Grey
Knight.
Knight.
Our days have been filled with joy.
Joy
in
and wonder.
quotes.
But sadness because we haven't been doing shiny hunting. So
Well, we're
we are
doing it.
glad to be back
We're
to shiny hunting.
Doing it now.
Yes, we are.
Very clearly.
See, look at me. I'm hatching the eggs.
I'm pointing
This
at the
is
screen
genuine
right now. We're
content. Content.
doing it. Stop screaming about content.
No, we have to put emphasis on content, or else we, couldn't express how joyous we
You have to
are
put
about
emphasis on the C.
feeling of, shiny hunting. Those were words.
Yeah. Yeah, that's basically how our egg hunting works. It's just go around in a circle for about 30 years.
Yeah, and here's the unfortunate thing. Normally, after 5 streams, I would switch the method as of
There is
Snom.
none.
But there is no other method, so we have to just egg hunt.
I mean, you could not be on your bike. You could be running instead.
It'd just be slower.
Why the fuck would I do that?
Because you have to switch up the method? I don't know.
Yeah,
I
no.
have to make sure that setting is on.
So, I don't know what we're going to do at another 5 streams for Scorbunny. I might just... I'm pondering just doing the next hunt. Like, just going back and forth between Scorbunny and the next hunt. But I don't know if I should do that. For egg hatching Pokemon only.
Yeah, so this...
I just don't know. I'll think about it.
Yeah. So by the
Okay.
way, I do have that setting back off, where it changes bitrate.
Yeah.
So it has prevented the stream from going to 0, but it's it is doing this. So
But yeah, guys. So when we find the shiny, I'm gonna switch to the next hunt anyway.
Yeah.
So I don't think we should incorporate the.
you'll
the
switch
5
to the next
streams.
hunt. Snom.
Yeah, we're literally going back to Snom, and here's the thing. We'd be egg hunting.
Yeah.
So we wouldn't even change places. So it doesn't matter.
I mean, you could go back to doing Snom in the wild.
Nah.
Yeah, it's like, no, man, it's too long.
Not happening. Yeah, Snob's already gone past 5 streams, well beyond 5 streams, actually. In fact, Snob is what set that rule. So,
Yeah.
So,
yeah, Snob is going to be egg hunting.
Alright.
And I only need 1 more, so that's the good news. 1 more green, slimy Snob.
yeah, you have a 3D printer and the dragon stopped midway. That's sad. But hope you have fun with the claymore. Please do not attack anyone with the claymore.
I'm pondering getting a 3D printer, but I don't know what I'd use it for. Like,
If anything, probably printing out figurines.
probably actually.
Yeah.
Or
We go to conventions
or
and we
shells.
3D print.
Oh, we 3D print our
Goombas.
merch.
Yeah, we just 3D print Goomba figurines. I wonder if there's a lot
Blue
of
and red
companies that
Goombas, $5.
but no, actually though, I wonder how many like merch companies just do that, where they just 3D print all their own merch rather than like sending it out to other people. I don't know.
I don't know.
I assume that has to be more common nowadays.
Let's 3D print some cups.
No.
Two Bros Game Night cups coming soon. $20.
3D printed plastic cup.
I
See, I don't like the idea of that only because it's like,
wonder if that could poison you.
I was gonna say it's a cup that's made out of small plastic bits that have been smushed together. That like you're putting water in. It's like I don't like this.
Hello, what cup size do you want?
No.
Older Bro got it.
Oh no, you have a crappy 3D printed retractable claymore in your stomach. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Hold on. Who the heck makes a retractable claymore? It's a claymore.
Because it's
That's
cool.
a huge sword.
But they want it retractable.
What is it retract? Like, how big is the handle of this claymore that you can retract it into the...
It's magic.
No, it's bullshit.
What's the magic made out of, ding dong?
Apparently PLA and
Like whatever else
you're 3D printing with. Maybe wood. Or metal.
Wood. You want to try it?
just it won't fit on the printer, so it's retractable.
I mean, okay, I guess that's fair enough. It's like, I have to print this in multiple parts, I'm just gonna make it retractable.
Ooh, it goes into the
Why
hilt.
not?
Ooh. So taking bets, how long do you think it's gonna be before I get Scorbunny? 2.
Oh, 4 strings, at least.
I'm thinking it's gonna take just as long as Scorbunny 1, which was like 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while.
But at least we're here.
I want my yellow bunny. I want my spray tanned bunny.
Here's spray tan bunny. No.
I mean, come on. You have to admit, it kind of looks spray tanned.
I mean, I say that I don't like the idea of 3D printed cups as I drink from a plastic cup
Can I have a?
and have a plastic water bottle next
Oh.
to it. Yeah, I saw it.
What did it get held for?
Aggression.
So what is he saying? Because I can't see.
I'm going to stab my younger brother and then walk away.
Yeah, I think that's valid aggression.
Cool guys don't look at stabs. They just turn around and walk away. Yeah, you literally just Assassin's Creed shake him and then just
Yep.
keep walking.
That's the plan. That is his plan.
Speaking of Assassin's Creed, I hit the camp button. Fuck you. Speaking of Assassin's Creed,
Why is that speaking of Assassin's Creed?
no one has viewed our Assassin's Creed 3 stream.
Nope, nobody cares.
I want people to watch Assassin's Creed 3
People have already watched it.
too many times. Apparently.
Yes.
Look, it's a good game.
Except the last bit.
There was one level.
It's a good game, except for the fucking horse.
Yeah, I hated that with a burning passion only because I don't how to best describe it. It's just a very glitchy level.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of that was due to glitch and lag.
I'm gonna reset our frame count and see
What
how
it's
it does.
doing. Yeah, what really sucks about the internet is we know no one else is really on it. Like, Father's not even home tonight.
Oh yeah, no, it's absolutely not.
So it
No, the problem's just that it's just terrible.
it's just terrible.
Because he asked me about it, and he's like, "Are you doing something? Did you get any new
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
in there?"
He
I was like,
asked me
"Nope."
about it.
I was
Yeah.
like, no, it's just bad.
It's so funny. He thinks that we're taking up a large amount of the internet and we're not.
Yeah, it's like, no, we're really taking up almost none of it.
Instead, random people don't. We don't need to know about crimes you're going to commit.
In Elden Ring. I mean, he is
Well,
called Grey Knight, so very clearly this man is like fighting for a cause, but doesn't care if it's good or not.
We'll be very hush about your thug life.
Very hush hush.
Yeah, like my boss described the other cleaner at my work as kind of like a real tough guy, like a thug. Because and I see why. Like, he does look like he wants to beat the shit out of you. And I've known him for years.
I'm sorry, you did not want to clean properly. I will kill you now.
Like, he thinks that people are afraid of him because of how he looks, and yeah.
It sounds like he thinks people are afraid of him because people are afraid of him.
He's a real tough guy. I'm fighting for the cause of not giving a crap.
I mean, that is a valid cause. A sad cause, but a valid one.
So he makes his claymore. He has a 3D printed throne. He sits there. He's like, my cause has been complete.
No, he's hoping one day to not have to go to the bathroom anymore. He wants to eliminate waste as a thing.
3D printed toilet.
I mean, you can't waste anything if you 3D print everything.
Hold on, that's a toilet. It's a big toilet, but that is a toilet. Yeah, I'm going to get a toilet that perfectly matches my ass. Hold on.
I'm trying to think if that'd be comfortable or not. I'm unsure.
Oh shit! Just the sun and
like, I don't know if that'd be comfortable or not.
Hold on, it has to be. It's going to be padded.
What are you padding?
I'm going to have like rug stitched into the seat.
Oh no! Have you put your bare ass on a carpet before? No.
I joke about that, but one of my aunts had a toilet like that.
Oh no! Burn that house down. Burn it down. No. Oh.
Yeah, her toilet seat had rug on it.
No.
It wasn't sewn onto the toilet seat, but it was put around it. Like it like a pillow.
Oh no. Burn it all down.
So yeah. Hit the camp button. Stop it.
Need to disable camping. Spawn camping should be made illegal.
I don't know how many games do that anymore.
How is it possible the games don't still do that? If there's a spawn location, it should be campable.
I think I see it more in Call of Duty than anywhere else. But even in Call of Duty, you're pretty far away if you spawn on a map with people. Like
yeah.
But you can still like spawn in, throw a grenade over at another spawn area, and kill people. I've done it.
Sure.
Because it's fucking hilarious.
But a lot of games just do it by varying up where the spawn is, so it's not really possible to camp because there's multiple spawn locations. I think you'll find that you will struggle in such a situation.
The government has no chance against the 3D printed retractable claymore from Elden Ring.
No, I don't think they have retractable claymores from Elden Ring. I think it's just retractable due to necessity.
Well, he's still modeling it after a sword in Elden Ring, it seems.
I think he's just modeling it after a claymore, which is a real sword that exists.
I need some more clay.
You know, sometimes, guys, I could react to stupidity, and sometimes I just don't. Because some stupidity just doesn't need words.
I know younger sis needs clay. She's been buying a lot of slime lately.
Yeah, she just got 3 packages in today. I'm like, what in the hell?
Funny enough, she started by getting Jurassic World eggs that had slime in them.
A 3D print a Glock 19. Pretty sure, isn't that basically illegal?
To 3D print a gun?
Yeah. Isn't it? Because, like, you can print models, but, like, didn't they specifically make, like, a policy? Because I know that there was people who were, like, getting the parts of guns and then assembling them, and then, like, basically, it didn't need to be registered because it wasn't really a gun. It was, like, parts that had been assembled or something. So I thought they covered that in that. I don't know.
I don't know.
If I'm taking over the world, does it really matter? I guess you're right, but, like...
We can't
Look,
have...
all I'm saying is you're gonna struggle taking over the world starting in the U.S.
We can't have too many people finding out about that. Look, I really want to 3D print my sniper rifle. I just want it. Get some quick scopes in.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll get a few quick scopes in and then die. Because the other sniper will know where you are and shoot you.
Get some. I found a great ball. I must be great. Am I great,
No,
younger
the
bro?
ball is great. You are mediocre.
I must be great, younger bro. Great, great, granddad, younger bro.
That assumes a lot.
Triple great.
In order to even get to grandfather, you have to have been father.
I'm great grand Goomba now.
Again, I point out, you need to have been a father at some point for this assumption.
No, older bro, I am your father.
For many reasons. That's not possible. The least of which is because I'm older than you.
Look, it's called role playing, okay? You gotta get into the
You
role.
can't just start role-playing with no build-up. We need to have clear,
The build-up was
set
the channel.
aside rules that we abide by. We need to have known ways to get out of the role-play.
I'm dying. Oh,
You
shit.
can't just start whenever you want for whatever reason and give no warning. Also, this is not established lore.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Goomba Twitty.
You are not that good of a singer.
Hey,
And
you
I'm
don't
not
know
even
that.
I'm not even that warm on Conway Twitty, and you're not as good as him.
Hey, you don't know that yet.
I've heard you sing. I do know that yet.
No, you haven't. I have been developing my voice. I've been practicing where no one's around to hear.
If no one's around to hear, no one's around to criticize how bad it is.
You don't know that. I will be the country Goomba. I'm gonna get platinum records.
Basically, no one gets platinum records anymore. Platinum records almost don't exist anymore. Because getting a platinum record requires you to sell 1 million CDs.
Yeah, and you don't really get that anymore with YouTube.
Yeah. The sword shall be done in about 3 hours and may not even fit my hand. Well, that seems like an important thing to ensure.
Look, a big sword makes a big man.
No. First off, we know he's under 18. So, no. Second off, A big sword, more often than not, means you're compensating. So, if anything, it means he's short.
Big dog, big nuts.
Look, you're overcompensating over there. I'm going to sit over here and be completely comfortable.
Oh, so you're comfortable in your pants.
I mean, they're very nice pants.
Right now I'm wearing like basically tracksuit pants, so they breathe.
They breathe very well. So I'm actually very comfortable.
Yeah, older bro's ready to train like Goku.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I just trained for about 10 hours on the King Kai's planet.
Yeah.
How'd that go for you?
Had some good weather there. Even saw
There
bubbles.
is no weather.
I mean, surrounded by clouds. We never see weather on King Kai's planet, but it doesn't necessarily mean there's not weather.
It's in Otherworld. I don't think there's weather in Otherworld.
I can't confirm that.
It's like I don't think there is weather.
That is an interesting question. Is there weather in Otherworld?
Yeah, man, you gotta wait for it to be done. Otherwise, you're just gonna be waiting longer for it to start over.
I can't see video, but I can see the chat. So chat is all that matters.
Chat is all you need.
Oh boy.
Okay, now it actually gets dropped as well, so that's problem.
Drop straight to 0.
Yeah.
Again, like, as long as they get to see the shiny, I don't care if...
Yeah, they'll be able to see it. They just won't be clean.
Like, me finding the shiny is what really matters. But yeah, we would like to apologize for all the internet issues we come across. We will fix in not near future, but future.
Yeah, again, I can't promise that. Again, promising we'll fix it implies you have a method to fix it.
I mean, if we move out and we move into the same house that's not in the country,
That
probably...
still may not resolve the problem. We may literally have to move states away to fix the problem. So, but we'll try. Okay, I've adjusted the antennas to see if it will help.
Yeah, probably places I would not want to live is like a big city like New York. I would not want to live there.
You don't want to be the king of New York, guys.
No. Even though I was in 3 different series.
Yes, that was the joke I was going for.
Oh, it was? Okay.
I've moved the thing a little bit, so I'm gonna see how it's helped or not helped.
Yeah, I like how I played Madagascar 3, and that's not what's getting attention. 2 is what's getting attention
Of
right
course.
now. Well, that's good. The sword will fit.
Good to hear.
Only sword I got is a Keyblade.
Yeah.
There was a Japanese katana at our local trading post.
Yeah, pretty sure that's not real.
It is. No, it was. It just, I couldn't get it. It was too much. It was like...
Well, okay. Why I say that is, it's probably a replica, because actual, like, historical katanas are illegal to leave Japan. So, if it's a real, like, samurai weapon, that ain't legal. That's very much against the law. So,
well, all I know is $300.
Yeah, it was probably a replica.
Authentic katana. Why is it illegal to leave the state?
Yes, the state of Japan.
Well, country.
Yeah,
Because they are national artifacts. Like, basically, they're cultural artifacts of the
Oh,
Japan.
okay.
So,
I see.
it is not legal to remove them from the country because they're...
So it'd be like taking one of our muskets.
No, it's not like that. It'd be... Let me see if I can try to come up with an equivalent thing.
Yeah, what has the U.S. made that would
I don't
be a
think
little...
there's anything of equivalent.
all I know is there's a new, totally not illegal item hanging next to my bed.
Hey, look, it's legal for you to make weapons with 3D printers, especially if they're replicas.
I think Croc Pond are doing that.
So,
But yeah, it's
Yeah, you can customize your room however you want.
probably the closest thing we have to it would be if you stole items from Native American burial mounds. Those
So
are
like
probably...
So like a tomahawk.
I don't know. I don't know any specifics, but yeah, like, if you took stuff from, like, Native American burial grounds, that'd probably be illegal to the same degree. I think it's the same with, it's similar to, like, Egypt. If you steal anything from, like, Pharaoh's tombs and stuff, that is illegal.
I was going off of when you said, oh, I know, it's just $300.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. It was very, very pricey sword. Oh, one, two, no. It's too small, the backup button. But yeah, I pondered going back to get it. I haven't because I've been having money issues.
Yeah, because you're pondering buying things that are like $300 katanas.
It's not just that. I had $3,000 at the start of last month.
uh-huh.
Now I'm down to almost 1,000.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah. But honestly, it's my work not paying me enough.
Add command is add a command, so it means that you, if you, here.
So, the channel has a list of commands, and for enough points, you can suggest a command that can do more or less whatever you want as long as we can do it. So usually it's just running a lot of, like, joke commands that are, like, random situations that will happen every so often that you want to see. So we have some that are about, like, random food orders or something.
Yeah, guys,
We have stuff for taking drinks.
Yeah, I am looking for a new job, and that could fuck with our schedule. I did find a job that wouldn't.
Yeah.
I did find one. Basically, I'd be going in 2 hours earlier than I am now.
Yeah.
But I'd be getting out at 7 and not 8.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't have screwed
It
with us.
still wouldn't be a full day.
No.
My God.
And they were offering like $20 an hour.
Yeah. I mean, decent, but
I kind of want that.
yeah. I mean, I'd go for
Go for what you can.
Yeah, and for
what I would say is,
If you can find something that's within your field that is more than what you're making now, go for it, because it gets you in the door. Even if it's not what you want, as long as you can work with it.
go for it.
yeah, guys. So I've applied to well over 30 different places, and I've only heard back from one.
I mean, you can absolutely test it.
Like, the commands are meant to be run, you're allowed to run them.
But I'm always running behind.
It does seem to actually be slightly improving.
Network error. Please try again later.
Okay, now it's not improving.
Because of course I said something. Yeah, no, the internet's just straight, like, not working right now.
Yeah, it's always when I'm playing the game. It's not usually when I'm paused.
Yeah, and as we've said, it's also this computer.
It doesn't do it a lot on that computer. So it can also just be a computer.
So when is the plan to replace this computer?
Well, I was literally just looking at my funds, so I might be able to answer.
Yeah, guys, because we've had this computer since the start of the channel, and it's not good. We need to change it.
Yeah.
We might have to.
Just give it a second. To be fair, right now I am trying to, like, look up things.
I am older, bro, and he is younger, bro.
My heart stopped for a second. I thought it was shiny, and I didn't notice it.
Again, I'm using an app that requires internet connection. I'm partially causing this problem right now. You just keep going. Like, this takes forever. Because I have, like, no internet either.
My God.
Well, actually, it's because I have no phone service.
Yeah, guys, and I have to have the chat.
Yeah, Younger Bro cannot look at. Yeah, I can't even log into my app at all. So, like, I have internet, and I cannot log into my phone, or, like, my banking app. So that's how bad the internet is. I can't even check my own banking app because it just can't work. So, yeah.
This is not our computer. This is the internet service provider.
So,
But also,
This computer does not help.
might have to call it for tonight.
yeah. Yeah, it is going shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because right now it's been going to 0 a lot, and it wasn't going to 0 a lot before. Like, it was just
Yeah,
going to,
now
like,
it's
level.
struggling.
So, yeah.
I think we're just gonna have to call it because it's just not working.
Okay, guys, so due to internet issues, we will be calling it for tonight.
Hello, Anna. Also,
Hey,
goodbye, Anna.
So, if this keeps happening, we might just have to record all of our streams for a while. So, Yeah, unfortunately, that is going to be it for today's episode. So like and subscribe to YouTube and Twitch. Comment to our videos. We do read them. Follow on Twitch, and we'll see you guys in the next Shiny Hat video. Goodbye.
Good night, everyone.